In a world of filters and Photoshop, social media distorts our perception of beauty. Daily, we are bombarded with unrealistic beauty standards that we feel we need to keep up with. Personally, I do not like how much society uses social media and relies on the amount of likes and comments to validate their likability. The amount of likes an Instagram post gets does not determine how pretty you are. Noticeably, social media has become a large part of our society in the past few years. Children start using social media at 10 years old, and it gets worse the older they get. Almost everyone has a social media account and has seen the effects it leaves on teenagers. Social media's influence on self-image can be detrimental as it promotes unrealistic beauty standards, fosters comparison, and contributes to low self-esteem. Social media has been on the rise for years now. It plays a big part in how people feel about themselves, and they ultimately turn to that for validation. Receiving validation from social media can be detrimental in many different aspects. Through the online world, we see the positive in everybody's life. Social media's portrayal of flawless beauty standards creates unattainable ideals that negatively impact individuals' self-esteem and body image. Teenagers look to social media for validation with likes and comments. This can be detrimental to individuals' self-esteem because if you do not receive the amount of likes you think you should, it might make you think you're not pretty. Seeing other people's photos with Photoshop and perfect bodies can create a toxic space in anyone's head. For example, 64% of users who spend 4 or more hours a day on social media experience depression. On all the social media apps, you are able to follow whoever you would like. It creates an instant comparison between people that you might not even know, because everyone is at a click of a button. At a touch of a button, you are able to see the confident side of everyone. While scrolling through Instagram and TikTok, you see advertisements for thin diets and idolized lives from influencers. Social media influencers' jobs are to make their lives look easy and perfect. However, with influencers, we only see the side of their life that they want us to see. It is very easy to Photoshop, crop, or trim a video or picture to make it look perfect. This makes young teenage kids feel as though they need to look exactly like them to be successful. This fosters comparison because through social media, you are able to Photoshop and edit whatever you do not like about yourself. People have picture-perfect lives online, while in reality, no one's lives are like that. Social media has become the downfall of this generation, and it is only getting worse. Wrapping it all together, social media can have a significant impact on a person's self-esteem. This constant exposure to carefully curated posts and images can create a comparison trap, where individuals compare their own lives and appearances to others. This can lead to feelings of inadequacy, insecurity, and decrease in self-worth. Additionally, the pressure to gain likes, comments, and followers can create a need for external validation, which can further impact self-esteem. 53% of young adults say that seeing other people's social media has negatively impacted their self-esteem. It is important to remember that social media presents a highlight reel, and it is essential to prioritize self-care, focus on personal growth, and cultivate a healthy relationship with social media. Social media's impact on self-image can be harmful due to unrealistic beauty standards, comparison, and low self-esteem. Social media has become very harmful. In the beginning, it had the intentions of keeping everyone connected, but has led to so much more. Constant comparison and unrealistic beauty ideals is not attainable for everyone. Social media needs to have a more realistic side. Editing and auto-tune has affected this generation and many generations to come.